Fixing broken things may heal the brokenness within yourself. Welcome back to another discussion. Today we're talking about the Japanese art of Kintsugi. If you're new here, make sure you've subscribed, and if not, welcome back. Let us begin. The overarching idea with Kintsugi is how broken things, such as a vase or a bowl, instead of it being left alone or it being chucked away, there's potential to make it even better in the reconstruction of the broken pieces. Moreover, in the Japanese art of Kintsugi, the broken pieces are put together with gold. There's also a great remark on highlighting the scars, not intending to make it like new, but how the brokenness is a part of the design. Now instantly, what does that make you think of? This pottery, that is usually the case, is broken, it's shattered, and it no longer looks the same. It no longer will look the same, but that's okay. That is good, and that actually gives leeway for a new path for its life. Similarly to your life. You're broken, you're not whole, but you can be mended and made whole again, even better, even more beautiful than before. So I really wonder, if you embrace your flaws and miscorrections, could you create an even stronger, more advanced and beautiful piece of art, metaphorically and physically? In me referencing Kintsugi, it's essentially a concept, a way of thinking, a way of behaving, to reframe hardships and to remind you life happens for you, not against you. So let's go a bit deeper. Let's look into what's broken within you or around you so that we can determine how to fix it. To make it simple and to start the process now, it takes two things: work and awareness. Now, when you're working on your brokenness with gold, we're not looking to create a facade of what's going on or had happened, but showcase its purpose and how important that's been for you. This essentially takes embracing your imperfections that might have been regarded as, I don't like this about myself, or why am I like this? That's not me, I don't do that. So that when you embrace your lowest and broken self, you can celebrate your strengths and achievements, fuller, richer, and a part of you. Now, secondly, awareness. This comes in 5 senses, but the 6th sense is forgotten about: the self. Self-talk, self-confidence, self-esteem. How are you to yourself? Essentially, in those broken times, in those broken moments where you're empty, where it feels nothing is happening, how do you talk to yourself? How is your self-esteem in your confidence, in your behavior, in your attitude? The idea of Kintsugi and how I see it is a broken person can be mended. But in being mended, it doesn't mean they're brand new, they're transformed and they're reborn. It essentially shows from their past, from who they were, from what they've been through, that has made them to who they are today. It doesn't determine who they can be and what they can achieve and where they can go, but it's an accentuation, especially as art uses gold to accentuate those scars. It's the same for humans. Using a color and theme of gold means that what we've been through has value. What we've been through has meaning and purpose for us today. The gold isn't used to glorify, but moreover used to highlight. This is all essentially emphasizing you can be fixed. You can work on yourself and be something new. Not new as in brand new, but new person, a new being, a new look, a new self. So in relation to brokenness, work on yourself and being aware of that self, of who you are and how you behave in those times, is fundamental to that. And all it takes is a conversation with yourself. I personally love this concept because it's a great metaphor and story for a place of hope, for the idea and belief that things will change and improve. In times when you feel broken, when you feel upset, when you feel disconnected from yourself, remembering that you can put yourself back together. Remembering that those pieces put together are made with gold. And remembering that you'll be stronger, you'll be more beautiful, you will be more of yourself, richer, fuller in who you are. Because you're not neglecting what's happened. You're not just passing it over. You're understanding it. You're accepting it. And then you're letting it go. So much so that you can continue to move forward. And that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you enjoyed today's discussion. If you did, make sure you've subscribed if you haven't. And if you've never heard of the Japanese art Kintsugi, let me know in the comments. My name is Jocko Kanchefu once more. Have a good day, morning, night or evening for wherever you are in the world watching this. And I'll see you next week for our next discussion.